So, hello student. Today I will be discussing about coordination compounds. As we know, coordination compounds are special compounds in which metal is bonded with ligands. So today I am going to discuss what are ligands, what are the different types of ligand, what are monodentate ligand, bidentate ligand, polydentate ligand, as well as ambidentate ligand. So let's see. So ligands are Lewis bases. As you have read in class 11th, Lewis bases are species which have the tendency to donate lone pair of electron, So ligands are neutral molecules, anions or cations which are directly linked with the central metal atom or ion. So ligands are the species, they can be neutral molecules, anions, cations which are directly linked with the central metal atom or ion in a complex ion, or we can say in a complex compound. And they are attached through coordinate bond. Also called dative bond. So the ligands are attached or ligands are bonded to the central metal atom or ion by coordinate or dative bond. Suppose if we see the example of K4 FeCN6. So in this complex compound we see that this is the counter ion. This is the central metal atom or ion. This is the cyanide is the ligand here, and it is a negatively charged ligand because it has a charge of -1. And this ligand is a monodentate ligand. That means it is able to form only one coordinate bond with the central metal atom, that is here iron. And this iron is in here +2 state, so we can say it is the central metal ion. And this is the coordination sphere. This bracket, this is called the coordination sphere. And inside the coordination sphere, we will find that inside the coordination sphere, metals as well as ligands are there present. So this is called coordination entity. So inside the coordination sphere, it is called coordination entity. So inside the coordination sphere, metal as well as ligand, more than one ligand can also be present. If only one type of ligand is present, the complex is called homoleptic complex. If more than one type of ligand is present, then it is called heteroleptic complex. So there are two types of complexes depending on whether only one type of ligands are present or more than one different types of ligands are present. So ligands are neutral molecules, anions or cations which are directly linked to the central metal atom or ion through coordinate bond or dative bond. So ligands are regarded as Lewis bases. If we consider a simple coordination compound or complex compound, it's called potassium hexacyanoferrate 2. It is called potassium hexacyanoferrate 2. The name of the metal changes because it is anionic complex. It is anionic complex because the counter ion is there which is positively charged. So here cyanide is a ligand, and it is a monodentate ligand as well as a ambidentate ligand, because if metal bonds with C through C, then it is cyanide. If metal bonds through nitrogen, then it is called isocyanide. So it is an ambidentate monodentate ligand. So let's discuss types of ligands. There are different types of ligands like monodentate ligand, bidentate ligand and polydentate ligands. So monodentate ligands have one donor atom, okay, or their denticity is 1. They are able to form one coordinate bond with the metal ion. So monodentate ligands like cyanide, oxide, peroxide, nitrito, thiocyaneto, fluorido, chlorido, bromido, iodo, amide, azide. So we call it amido, azido, hydroxido, hydrido, sulfato, sulfito, water. Water is called aqua. It is a neutral ligand. Ammonia is called amine. A-double-M. This you have to keep in mind. Double M is there. CO is called carbonyl. NO plus is called nitrosilium, and NO is called nitrosyl. NO plus is called nitrosilium, and CH3COO minus, that is CH3 acetato, it is called acetato. So these are the example of monodentate ligand. Now bidentate ligands, they have two donor atoms or their denticity is 2, they are able to form 2 coordinate bond with metals. En, it is called ethane 1,2-diamine. It is a neutral ligand, so its charge is 0 because it is a neutral organic compound. Oxalato has 2 minus charge, so it is derived from oxalic acid by the removal of 2 protons, so it is called oxalato. Carbonato, it has 2 donor atom in the form of oxygen. Glycinate, which is obtained from glycine, and 1,10-phenanthroline, also called fen. So these are the example of bidentate ligand. For class 12, En and oxalato is very, very important. Polydentate ligands, they can be hexadentate, pentadentate. So if their denticity is high, like EDTA is an hexadentate ligand, it is able to form 6 coordinate bond. So sometimes it can form less than 6 also, and that's why it is also called flexidentate ligand. So it has a charge of 4 minus. So it is called ethylene diamine tetraacetato. Now some of the more important types of ligands are ambidentate ligand like cyanide, isocyanide, thiocyanato, isothiocyanato, nitrito, N-O nitrito. So cyanide, it can bind through carbon also, or it can bind through nitrogen. When it binds through carbon, it is called cyanocyanato, or if it binds through nitrogen, then it is called isocyano. If it binds through SCN minus, thiocyanato, it is called thiocyanato. If it binds through nitrogen, then it is called isothiocyanato. If it binds through nitrogen, then it is called nitrito N, and if it binds through oxygen, it is called nitrito O. There are some polydentate ligands which are regarded as chelating ligands, so which form a ring-like structure and which makes the complex very stable. So let's discuss these complexes are given. 5 complexes has been given to us. We have to determine the coordination number as well as the oxidation number. So with these 5 example, I will explain you how to find the coordination number as well as the oxidation number. So let's see. This is complex 1. This complex is called potassium hexacyanoferrate 2. We will discuss the UPEC nomenclature of complexes also in my next video. Let's first discuss what is the coordination number. First, we should know that cyanide is a monodentate ligand. So in this case, the coordination number is total number of monodentate ligands. So the coordination number is 6 because cyanide is a ligand which is monodentate and forms 1 bond. So 6 cyanide will form 6 bonds. 6 cyanide will form 6 bonds. Now let's find out the oxidation number of this complex. Cyanide has 1 minus charge, so 6 cyanide will have minus 6, and potassium is group 1 element, so it has plus 1, so there are 4, so plus 4. Plus 4 minus 6 is minus 2, so we have to reverse it to make it plus 2, so the oxidation number of iron is plus 2. So the name of this complex is potassium hexacyanoferrate 2. We write the oxidation number in Roman in this case. Next, this complex, dicyanoargentate 1. So here cyanide is 2 in number, so the coordination number is 2, and cyanide is minus 2, so x minus 2 equal to minus 1, so it will become x equal to minus 1 plus 2, that is plus 1. So as we know, common oxidation stress of silver is plus 1. Sometimes it do show plus 2, but mostly plus 1. Now this complex, diamine dichloridoplatinate 2, the cis form of this is called cisplatin, which is an anti-cancerous agent. So here it is also a monodentate, it is also a monodentate, so total number of ligand is 4, so the coordination number is 4. And chlorine has minus 1 charge, so minus 2, and ammonia is a neutral ligand, so it is plus 2, so the oxidation number of platinum is plus 2. So the name of this complex is diamine dichloridoplatinum 2. Moving to the next question, which is a metal carbonyl. As we know, CO is a neutral ligand with 0 charge, so 5 into 0 is 0, so oxidation state of iron is 0 here, and coordination number, it is a monodentate ligand. So 5 ligands are there, so coordination number is 5. Now moving to next question, there are 7 fluorido ligands. So fluorido is a monodentate ligand, so it has 7 in number, so the coordination number is 7, and oxidation number is x minus 7 equal to minus 3, so x equal to minus 3 plus 7, that is plus 4. So plus 4 is the oxidation state of zirconium here, so it is called heptafluorido zirconate 4. So these are the questions which I have discussed. So these are the coordination number and oxidation number. In my next video, I will be discussing how to write the UPEC name of complexes, how to find out the hybridization, what is valence bond theory, what is crystal field theory, as well as isomerism. So thank you students so much. Do like and subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you.